By the end of this video, you will have my plus 500 Japanese baseball future play. And you'll know a little more about the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks from a scout's perspective. I'm Tokyo Brandon, and I'm WagerTalk's #2 all-time baseball profit handicapper. I'm also WagerTalk's #1 all-time KBO profit handicapper. Click that link down there. It's also in the description, and you can get my MLB, Japanese baseball, KBO 3-season packages bundled together for a whopping 55% off. The Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks are repeat champions from 2 years ago, but since then they've fallen off a little bit of a cliff. This is a team that can score a lot of runs. It's also a team with great middle relief and a great bullpen. Their problem is the starting rotation. Some of you may remember Koji Arihara. He's their starter. He pitched for the Rangers a couple years ago. While he wasn't quite so good with the Rangers, he's doing really well in Japan with SoftBank for the last 2 years. After Arihara, the pitching gets a little bit thin. Number 2, 3, and 4 in the rotation are, in order, Takeda, who's around 30, middling in mediocrity, Wada, who's 42 and probably won't be starting very many games this season, and Ishikawa, who the SoftBank Hawks had high hopes on but has tailed off a little bit in the last 2 years and lost his ace position to Arihara when he came back from the Rangers. Aside from Arihara, most of these pitchers in the rotation have whips of 1.3 or higher, which in Japanese baseball is not very good. Japanese baseball is notoriously low scoring, and an average whip in Japanese baseball is around 1.2. You know your rotation is in a little bit of trouble when your pitcher's average age is closer to my age than my son's age. Middle relief is a real strong point for this team. As the game goes on, they hand it over to late pitcher Moinero, who has been extremely solid, probably the best setup man in all of Japan. Closing the game out is closer Osuna, who's probably the best closer in Japanese baseball. They got him from the Lotte Marines 2 years ago, and he has been nothing but great. 0.8 whip, 0.95 ERA in 2 years. I'd say that's a pretty good closer. On the hitting side, the Hawks have always been good, and they just got better. Last year, after the World Baseball Classic, they got Kosuke Kondo from the Nippon Fighters. Kondo is tiny in stature, but large in numbers. This offseason, they added Yamakawa from the Seibu Lions. Yamakawa is a previous home run champ and MVP. He had a little bit of problems with the ladies last year and got himself caught up in a scandal. He's back with a force, and he joins probably the most solid lineup in all of Japanese baseball. As far as the lineup is concerned, the rich keep getting richer. This lineup is solid from 1 to 9, no weak spots, and nowhere for pitchers to run. Problem with the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks is going to be the first 5 innings. If they can manage to even stay afloat in the first 5 innings, they're the most dominating team in the league. Add to that the previous Pacific League champions, the Oryx Buffaloes, lost Yoshida to the Boston Red Sox 2 years ago, and they just lost Yamamoto to the Dodgers. Given that the SoftBank Hawks got a little stronger and the Oryx Buffaloes got a little weaker, I think it's worth a plus 500 bet. The SoftBank Hawks have the best middle relief, the best closer, the best lineup. They're just lacking a few pieces in the rotation. Given that that's all they're lacking, I think plus 500 is decent odds to put a 1% bet on the SoftBank Fukuoka Hawks to be champions. Again, go to that link down there. It's also in the description. You can get my Major League, Japanese baseball, Korean baseball 3-season packages bundled for 55% off. I put up daily free plays, and I also have a 4% Major League Baseball future play at that link. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with more.
Pay attention, son. Look at me when I'm talking to you.